Good afternoon, everybody, or good morning, or good midday, or whatever it is. We're just out riding around in the national forest. Just really no rhyme or reason, no plan. Actually, that's not true, because I am headed to a little day use area that I like. It's really warm this weekend. Really warm. But anyway, I'm gonna hang out at the day use area. Several of them out here, but this one particular one I'm going to I really enjoy. Hope it's not super busy. I know that sounds a little greedy, but I like having it all to myself. Yeah, we're just gonna ride around, kind of check things out, go to the day use area, probably pick something to eat, hang out there for a while. Then after that, we'll go find us a place to camp. For now, let's just get to the day use area. Let's get that part done first, and we'll worry about the rest later. All right. We're turning on the road. Takes me, looking around. I had to watch for bicycles. There's a little bicycle path we went across. But this is the road that takes me to the little day use area I want to hang out at for a while today. I'm gonna be a little distracted because people like to ride their mountain bikes through here. There's a lot of trails. They pop in and out of these woods, going across the road. So I'm gonna pay attention. Really, I might just go ahead and pause the camera because this is pretty much just what the whole road looks like. It's pretty, but the scenery's not gonna change none. So I'll just bring you back when we get down there. We're getting closer to the area I want to go to. I got a feeling it's going to be really busy. I've done past probably 6 cars. So unfortunately, we may not get to hang out here. I'm hoping maybe they just, out of towners just come back here to see what it is. I gotta watch this hill. Let me pay attention. I'll bring you back in a minute. Well, we're not going to get to use Moss Creek because I didn't know this. It's closed. It's shut down. I think 2 years ago, there's a very large tornado came through this area. Destroyed, a lot. Yeah, it is. I think in one of my videos I showed you some of the tornado path. Well, Moss Creek is no longer here. It's gone. But they've got it closed off right now. I guess so they can do cleanup. I don't know. That's been 2 years ago. Maybe they just haven't gotten to it yet. So unfortunately, I might have to find another spot. I was really looking forward to that. I know a couple more. I'm not trying to get off real deep in the woods because later on we're going to go camping, but I know a couple more spots. We'll go check them out and just see how it works out. So sit tight. Let me do a little more driving. We'll see if we can find us a spot to hang out for a while. Okay, I come to a spot. Everybody probably knows where this is at. But this is gonna have to work. Oh, got my phone plugged up. Let it go. Okay. Because this is the height of the vacation season, summer season, whatever you want to call it. This area is full of tourists, and everything's just busy. Like, I was out in LBL is where I was at. All those spots, everything's just packed. Now later on today, it'll probably get a little busy. People like to come down here and fish and sit and watch and do whatever they do. Kind of like me, just hang out here. But right now, no one's here, so this is what we're going to use. I want to cook me something to eat. Of course, you know what I'm going to make. I'm going to make me some brats. Gotta have my brats. We'll probably just hang out here for a while and, watch the boats. I enjoy watching the boats. I know to some folks that's probably kind of boring, but I really enjoy it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get out my chair, my little stove, probably using my butane here. I don't think they appreciate me cranking up a big old fire out here. So, and yeah, I'm just going to hang out here and eat me a couple of brats and enjoy the day, and then we'll go find us a place to camp. So you just sit tight, and I'm gonna get everything out and get it ready. we've parked right up there. Can't really see the car, but it's right up there. And I think we're gonna go down here on the end of this pier and hang out, fix us something to eat, a little sandwich, and nice breeze blowing on the water. It'll be nice and cool. So I think this is the spot. Watch the big old boats go. All right, let's quit yapping and get down there. I'm hungry. All right, made it down here. I'm on this little pier. I'm gonna start making me some sandwiches. A lot of Chinook helicopters going by. Can you see the Chinook? See the Chinook right there? Anyway, I like sitting on this pier because we're kind of out in the middle of the water. I know that handrail, it's just an awesome view. I'm sitting in my chair. But anyway, this is where we're gonna hang out today. I'm not gonna bore you with sitting here showing this handrailing for 3 hours because it's pretty much all that's here. There's really nothing here, it's just a spot to hang out. If something cool happens, I'll turn the camera on and try to show you. But other than that, I'm just gonna hang out here, eat my sandwich. It's kind of noisy. We got a railroad track right there and a highway straight above us, so it's a little noisy here, but I enjoy it. So that's what's going to happen. Hang out here, recap here, hang out here, eat me a sandwich, just chill for the day, and then we'll go find us this place to camp. Alrighty, welcome back, boys and girls, adults, whatever you consider yourself to be. We are going on another trip today. Well, not really a trip, another camping trip. I'm trying to get where that sun's not right in the lens. How about that? Can you see it? Anywho, it's the weekend, going camping again. You know what I do, every weekend I go camping. I try to go as much as possible. It's super, super hot. It's been in the high 90s for the past few days, and it's super hot right now. Last time I looked, it was 98. It's not even supposed to cool off tonight. This is pretty interesting. We're gonna check this out later. But anyway, it's not even supposed to cool off tonight. It's supposed to only get down to, I think, 80, 81 all through the night. So it's gonna be a warm night. It's too hot to use a 3-season tent. It would just be miserable in a 3-season tent. So I found this spot right here. We're gonna hammock camp tonight. Pretty nice little spot. We're up on a high bluff. Can't really tell you where it's at because I don't know. I mean, as far as they don't have a name or nothing. I just came out in the woods. If you look, the water's way down there. That's Kentucky. Wait a minute, which side am I on? No, that's the Cumberland over there. Forgot where I was at. I could have went down. I'm not gonna walk all the way down there because it's pretty ways. It's a steep, steep hill. But you see where the hill goes off? Down there, there's actually a place down there to camp. Now I can drive down there. I already went down there and looked at it. But it's it's pretty trashy. You know, it looks like that's where everybody hangs out. Teenagers, kids, whatever, I don't know. But it's pretty trashy down there. And this being a weekend, I'm assuming somebody will show up tonight too. But anyway, back to us. We're not worried about them. I got this spot here. Oh man, my battery's already going dead. I hate GoPros. I'll charge it up here in a minute. So I gotta hurry. The battery light's flashing. It's got a fire pit. I'm gonna tie my hammock to that tree. And no, I'm pointing to the wrong ones. Come on, man. This tree, I'm gonna hang to that one. And this one right here. Put my hammock on that. That'll give me a good view. You know, I'm a good ways from the edge of the hill. Like the hammock's gonna be right here. And I'm this far from the little drop off. So that's pretty good. But yet, I can lay there and get a good view. So, since I didn't charge my battery, let me put this thing on the charger. I'll get my hammock, everything out, and get it set up. Excuse me. Something, these old dry leaves out here make me sneeze. I feel another one coming. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna get everything set up. Get this battery on the charger. And then we'll dig around an old bag of goodies and see what we have to cook for supper tonight. And it's warm. I'm roasting right now, but I'm gonna get some shorts on, get comfortable, and start getting everything set up. But I'll be back here in a little bit. Okay, I got the camp set up. Tonight I'm just using the hammock with the bug net rain tarp. There's a small chance of rain. I don't think it will. I kind of hope it does. Cool it off. But either way, I got my little table, my stove out, and yes, even though it's 90-something degrees and I'm sitting here drowning in sweat, I'm going to make me some coffee. Using a big camp chair today. That's probably all I'm going to do on the camp part for right now, because I'm running out of daylight. And it should cool off a little bit whenever the sun goes down. It won't be a whole lot. They're saying it's supposed to be 80 degrees tonight after midnight, so. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is see if I can get up a little bit of firewood. Not a whole lot, just enough to make a small fire for ambience, and I got a feeling the mosquitoes are going to be bad tonight. Alright, the coffee's done. I didn't show you the process of making it. I mean, you guys have seen this 1,000 times. Little butane. Yeah, I did use my little butane stove. I've got my wood stove with me. I just, you know, just for this one cup of coffee, I just didn't feel like firing it all up and getting everything dirty. But anyway, I know I keep saying I'm going to make it my primary stove. I'm going to, but I still like using this one. But anything, I'm trying something different. Y'all, I mentioned before, I'm trying to cut sugar out of my diet. I've been using, I don't know what you call it, like artificial sugar, I guess. I don't know. Man-made sugar. I don't know what you call it. But anyway, I'm trying to even stop using that. So this is, I know it may not seem like much to y'all, but I put 0 sugar in my coffee, and that's a huge step for me. I mean, I don't even say coffee to me if I don't have sugar put in it. I'm trying it, but I'm trying something different. Let me get my old bag of goodies over here. Of course, everybody knows I use the instant when I'm camping. I just use little instant packs. That's no secret. Everybody knows I've been doing that forever, for years. But I got these little cups of creamer, because I do like creamer in my coffee. You know, if I want to drink dirty water, I'd go dip it out of a pond. So, you know, I like a little flavor, a little color in my coffee. But anyway, I'm trying these. Caramel mocha. Just kind of like little creamer packet things you get, say, at like restaurants or gas stations. You know, it's like a little bit of, I wouldn't call it milk, but liquid in there. So that's what this is. And it's not too bad. Of course, you know, most folks would just put 1 in there. I put 3. You know, I gotta have some flavor, y'all. Because I was thinking caramel, maybe I'll just give it a hint of sweetness. I don't think it did, but the caramel taste really comes through strong. And I believe that's tricking my mind, you know, because caramel, you know, is sweet. Although this don't taste sweet, I think just knowing that I've got caramel in there and tasting that flavor, I think it's tricking my mind into believing it's, you know, it's got a sweet taste to it. And it may have a little bit, but, you know, it ain't coming through real strong if it does. But that's a long way of saying I kind of like that. I may keep trying that and just cut sugar completely out of my diet. But anyway, that's what I'm doing now. Just hanging out here. There's absolutely no air moving. Although I got a leaf hanging on my tarp. I don't know if it's going to show up or not. It's wiggling around. But I tell you what, I don't feel the air. And I'm not going to lie to you folks. It is warm out here. It's muggy. I mean, I am soaking wet. And you're probably wondering, why are you out there for, you big dummy? Well, I enjoy it. I mean, that's why I'm out here. Not trying to prove nothing. Not trying to be super survival man with showing you how to take a plastic fork and kill a bear with it. I'm not trying to do that. I just enjoy being out here. That's the only reason I'm out here. Even though I'm willing to admit it's a little uncomfortable. It's hot, muggy, and no air moving. But I'm willing to accept that, or I guess you could say make a sacrifice in order to have the good things I like for being out here. I mean, if I would shut up, it's just dead quiet. A few little birds chirping, but absolutely no noise. Now, there is a bridge going across the river, or the lake, I mean, probably a mile down the road, and because it's so quiet, occasionally I can hear a loud vehicle like a semi or an old Harley motorcycle or something like that. I can hear that going by. But it's so muffled from being so far away, You know, I don't even notice them half the time. But anyway, that's the reason. That's the reason I'm out here sweating to death, because I want to be out here. I enjoy it. But I think, yeah, I'm not even joking, man. My back is just drenched. But anyway, well, quit complaining. You don't want to be out there. Apparently, I was going to do just a little walking around. I wouldn't so much say hiking, just a little bit exploring, because I've actually never camped in this spot here. I was headed to, man, I can ramble on forever, can I? Okay, I'll go ahead and say it. I was headed to another camping area in this area that I know about. And where I'm at, you know, these gravel service road, forestry roads, they zigzag all through these woods. I mean, there's probably 400 miles of them roads. But anyway, I was headed down this one right here. Well, actually, up over the hill. This is a little spur off the one I was actually on. But I was headed down that gravel road, and I saw this little spur, or I call them spurs. You know, they don't really go nowhere. And I've never been on it. For one reason, you can't see through the trees. You can't really tell. But when you're on the other road I was actually coming down, you can look through the trees and see the water, you know, kind of, I mean, just barely. Most people wouldn't notice it. I kind of know stuff like that. But anyway, so I was like, well, I'm going to go down this little road here just to see what's there. And I'm glad I did. I mean, this is a pretty nice camp spot. Of course, I'm out in Yoda today. Yeah, you probably wondering why I ain't riding the bike. Well, I've got it in the shop, doing more work to it, and they're taking their sweet time. I mean, they've had it a long time, this particular time. Yeah, I know I said time about 50 times, 51 times. That could never end. I'm gonna quit right there. But I didn't expect them to have it this long, but they got it. So it wasn't tore up again. I'm just fixing everything on it, every nut and bolt, everything. Just because, you know, I'm gonna take this big ride. If I do, well, we done covered this already. I'm not gonna go all through it again. It's gonna be several 1,000-mile ride, at least 3,000 the short route, and almost 6 if I go the long way. But yeah, we're not gonna get all into that again. We done talked about that. So I don't even know why we're rambling about the bike. I think because I'm in the car. I think's what it was. Anywho, oh no, I was trying so hard not to say anywho. Well, anywho. Yeah, back to what I was originally rambling about before I started rambling about something else. I was gonna, not really so much hike, but just kind of explore this area, because I've never been here, this particular spot. It's all new to me, so I was just considered walking around. But it's so muggy and hot, maybe in the morning, it should be, I know it's supposed to be 80 degrees during the night, but it should be a little cooler. What is this? I just saw something. Ooh, I just might, in the morning, go ahead and do my little exploring, hiking thing. Because I just saw something. Some of y'all won't know what this is, but I do. See this piece of metal? Not this. That's just something somebody stuck in there. This piece. Do you know what that is? That is, a lot of folks are going to think it's a ground strap for grounding for lightning, but it ain't. It's close. But what that is, that held a cable for a light pole to keep tension on the light pole. So when they run an electrical cable, you know, long distances, that cable gets so heavy it pulls on the pole. So they run, you know, the opposite side of the pole, they run a cable down to the ground to keep tension on the other side of it so don't snap it over. I just now saw that. The reason I got excited, because if they had, that could either been a power pole for a house, or it just could have been power running through here. But either way, where there's power, there's people living. Okay, we got that out of the way. Calm down, relax, take a deep breath. Oh, did you hear that stick pop? Scared me. Yeah, I think really what I'm gonna do tonight, probably here in a little bit, start my fire. The bugs, one or two's been buzzing around me, but other than that, the bugs really haven't been that bad. I expected them to just be unreal, but they're really not bothering me. So I'm gonna hold off on the fire, because it's already hot enough out here. Maybe start it a little bit later tonight or something like that. That way the bears can find me. They can see where I'm at. But other than that, I'm just gonna chill. It's really too hot to be running around and trying to act like Tarzan. It's just too hot for that. So I'm gonna flop in my little chair over here. Take it easy, rest of the night. I'm hoping a little breeze kicks up maybe tonight. It would be nice. It don't have to be a whole lot. Just a small breeze would be so awesome. But if it don't, it don't. And if it gets too bad, I know by the time you see this, I'll be gone and, you know, somewhere else by the time you watch this. But if it gets too bad tonight, I can always get an old Yoda, turn the air on, you know, if I get too hot for whatever reason or something like that. I can climb an old Yoda and cool off. So I'm not that worried about it. What I did have to do though, I did have to kind of snake my way through this mud hole. I couldn't really just go around it because right on the edge there's a tree. Right on this side there's a tree. There's actually two trees right on this side. So I had to straddle one side or the other. And I can tell people's been playing in it with their big old four-wheel drives or whatever. But I got my stick poked around over here. That side wasn't too awful bad. It was about halfway over the wheel. You know, this ain't made for rock crawling. You understand that, don't you? This is made for crawling around malls, mall crawling. It ain't made for rock crawling. But anyway, we got in here. We got it did. So, I believe that's everything I can tell you. I'm sweating. I'm drinking hot coffee. Probably not going to go walking. Going to sit in the chair. Later on tonight, go to bed. Get up in the morning. And go find out where that electricity used to be. 10-4, 10-4. If I don't see you later on tonight, I'll see you in the morning. Well, the night's winding down. The old fire's dying down. Believe it or not, this is going to sound weird. Even though it's hot and miserable, it's kind of comfortable by this fire. I mean, obviously it makes it hotter out here, but I'm thinking because of the heat, there's no moisture around it. Humidity, so to speak. It's really more comfortable beside the fire. But I'm not going to stay by it because it is obviously more hot. But I think what I'm going to do is call it a day. I know the camera makes it look bright out here, but it's pretty dark. I feel a sneeze coming. Like you can probably see, well, I'm looking in the screen now, you can see up in the woods, but with my two old worn out eyeballs, it's dark over there to me. I can't really see anything. I don't know why you even care about that. I just figured I'd tell you anyway. But I am fixing to, actually I'm going to go get me a drink of water. I've got a cooler of ice water in it. I think I'm going to go chug a bunch of that. It's actually starting to cool down now. It's still, temperature-wise, it's still hot. You know, kind of muggy, but it's just not overbearing where you're just drenched in sweat. So, that's what I'm going to do. Oh, wow, you can't even see that. Some of this black feature here, and a little bit of that, that's the hammock and the bug net. I'm fixing to climb in there, get comfortable. Now just, yeah, it's so dark you can't see. You're looking through the bug screen. Let me go on this side. Maybe you can see it. That's going to be my view, which it's hard to tell, but that's all water down there. All that stuff that looks real light, that's all water. So that's it. Chugged me a bunch of water. It's been pretty quiet here. Only one vehicle's come in since I've been here. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot it's nighttime. The screen's all dark. But yeah, only one of the vehicles come down. Now, it may get a little busier tonight. I don't know. Really don't care. You know, stuff don't bother me as long as they don't act like complete idiots. You know, they can do what they want to do. But I'm going to climb an old hammock. Probably watch a little bit of YouTube. And relax. Probably fall asleep. Yep, I'm going to shut this down. I'll check back with you in the morning. But until then, well, you might not be watching this at nighttime. I was going to say, have a good night. Good day, whenever. I'm coming back in the morning. I'll bore you some more in the morning. Well, good morning, everyone. I've been up for a while now. Just sitting up here watching the sunrise. Coming up over the water. It's very pretty colors in the sky. Had a good night's sleep. Can't complain, can't complain. Although I might do it anyway. No, it wasn't too bad. It was there at first. It was a little stuffy, little. Well, yeah, I'd just say it. It was kind of hot, but you know, slept in the hammock there. I don't know exactly what time it was, but later in the night, probably 11 o'clock, midnight or something like that. A little breeze started blowing off the water here, and that's all I needed. I was out. I don't remember nothing after that. Nice cool breeze coming in. I slept like a baby. So anyway, I'm gonna sit here for I heard something. Y'all know me. It don't take much to get me twisted up. But I'm gonna sit here and drink my coffee. Yeah, I made my coffee without you this morning. I just needed my alone time. Just needed time by myself. Anyway, I'm gonna sit here and drink my coffee. Go ahead and get woke up. Decide what I'm gonna do today. I really don't know. Get all this put away. I'm not staying here again tonight. Not that it was bad. It's just, yeah, it's gonna be even hotter tonight. And last night was borderline. Yeah, it was the borderline of what I'm willing to do. So we'll figure something else out for tonight. But anywho, I tried to hold it in, couldn't do it. I'm gonna drink my coffee, get woke up, get camp tore down, watch the sun rise a little bit more, and then I'll get back with you. All right, I'll see y'all guys in a minute. The sun's up. I'm in the process of tearing down camp. Yeah, I'm not gonna stay here again tonight. It's just gonna be too hot today. Well, it's not so much today. It's gonna be later on tonight. It's gonna be too hot to be out here. You know, won't get no rest. Won't be able to sleep. It's just gonna be too muggy. So anyway, tearing down camp, getting things packed up. I'm so glad I had my bug net last night. This has got to be the look. I mean, look at this. There's been more creepy crawlies and spiders and flies and mosquitoes than any other place I've ever been. I took my tarp down. You see that little guy right there crawling? Well, he ain't little. He's actually pretty big. That's a big spider. Woo! If I was taking my tarp down, I done took it down, put it up. I probably got 25 spiders off that thing. And then we're just granddaddy long legs. Look, there's a big one right there. I don't know if it's showing up. Yep, he just took off. 3 bundled up right there. Where'd our big little spider friend go? There he is. Booyah! Oh, great. Now I don't know where he's at. Yeah, I'm so glad I had this. Went ahead and put my bug net up. I would have been completely covered up last night. But that's the plan. It was a nice day. It wasn't too bad. It was warm yesterday. Won't lie about it. It was pretty warm. But once the sun went down, it's pretty there. It don't show up as good on camera, but the sun glistening on the lake out there. But yeah, it was warm. It was hot yesterday and it was warm last night. But it wasn't too bad. once the sun went down, later on the night, I started getting a breeze off that water. Oh, it was all over then. I slept like a baby. But tonight, and today and tonight's going to be, you know, you just got to know your limits. Even though I enjoy this, I do it. I don't care. I'll do it in the freezing snow. I'll do it in the rain. I'll do it in the hot. Sometimes you just got to know your limits. It's supposed to be 98 degrees today. Ungodly amount of humidity, and it don't cool off none tonight. I looked at the weather. They're saying, you know, at 10 o'clock at night, it's still supposed to be 94. That's, yeah, you just got to know when to say when. So I'm packing up, putting all my gear away. I don't know what I'm going to do today. Probably, well, I do know I'm going to bum around. But I don't have no real plans. I'll figure something out. I don't know. But anyway, just want to say thanks everybody for coming along. Appreciate all my friends and subscribers dragging you through this old boring stuff. Yeah, I know. I see a red squirrel, but he's chasing something. It's not going to show up on the GoPro. Anyway, I'll look at that when I get done with this. I'm going to call it quits right here, folks. End the video right here. Say hello to everybody. Thank you for coming along. Thank you for stopping by if you're new. And until I see you next time, God bless you.